They didn't even pay me. I worked for 3 months. I came back with nothing. I just came with this finger, half of it. I think it was in my second month. I started getting wounds on my hands. I told my boss, I'm feeling pain. At least buy for me gloves I use. My boss told me, no, I can't give you gloves. If I give you gloves, you'll use those gloves for mopping. I said it's okay, but washing plates, even clothes, you can't put on gloves. And we are using detergents. There is Clorox. If you're washing plates, you have to put Clorox in water. I don't know if Clorox damaged my hands, I don't know. So when I was there, I told her, if you can't take me to the hospital, then take me back to Uganda. They said, no, you have to give us our money before going back to Uganda. I said, I don't have that money. If you don't have that money, you're going to police. They're going to arrest you. You give us our money. I said, I don't have that money. Because my family doesn't have money. We are poor. I came here to look for money. They said, then we are going to arrest you. I went on Facebook. It's why I phoned Mariam. I explained everything to her. She said, it's okay. Send me your company details. I sent her. Mariam called that company. They said that one doesn't want to work. Let them arrest her. For us, we will not bring her back. Mariam told them, no, you have to bring her back. They said no. Mariam sent them my photo of my hands. Mariam told them Shaun is in pain. She wants to come back. They said no. I worked without. They didn't even pay me. I worked for 3 months. I came back with nothing. I just came with this finger, half of it. And even the company didn't take me to the hospital. So that's how I came back. Mariam helped me to come back. When you reach there, your boss takes everything, even the phone. Even the phone. Some of them, they take their phones. I was lucky. She left me with my phone, and even she gave me Wi-Fi. I didn't see my passport. Those 3 months I spent there. They gave it to me at the airport when they are bringing me back. Seriously, I feel shy. I can't show my hand. I cannot show it to people. They just laugh at me. She went to look for money. She came back with that shoot hand. So I just do like this when I'm moving. Or I put on a glove. Then I walk. If I get a job, if anyone has a job, I'm ready to work. I'm ready because I have 3 kids. One in senior 1 in P3, and the last born. But now they don't have any contract, I think. Uganda and Saudi Arabia. We just go there and work as slaves, then we come back, they mistreat us, they take us like nothing. But when they sign the agreement, I think there will be some change. They will have that fear. I have this person, Uganda knows. But if you go there without an agreement, they will just, some people, they die from here. They bury them.
My name is Lydia Buite. I work with Platform for Labour Action as a manager programs. Platform for Labour Action is a non-government organization that advocates for the rights of vulnerable and marginalized workers in Uganda. For us as an organization, we look at the new ELA, that if it was implemented the way it is, surely you would see that indeed the rights of workers are protected. But because for us our worry is about the implementation, putting in place the structures that would implement the provisions of that BLA, for us is our worry. Because if my question is, for example, if after 3 months and we have not set up the joint technical committee has not been established, there was no provision, for example, that would say then the contract would terminate or will be suspended, for example, if the joint technical committee has not been constituted within this period. It set a period, but it left, there is no condition if that period is breached. And would we because that in itself means that it does not breach the agreement. People can still continue to go and work in Saudi Arabia. But then it means that the structures of implementation of the agreement are not there, and it's ongoing, but who is to implement it?
My name is Millie Nasolo Chikomeko, and I am a lawyer in Uganda, and I work with Uganda-Saudi and Company Advocates. And I'm also the director for children and women at Maisha Holistic Africa Foundation, a non-profit organization located in Uganda, registered and fully operational, working on issues of children, women, men with disability, but are also living with HIV. Honestly, I believe that before something that concerns the life, livelihood, and welfare of the people of the country should really do due diligence. Take time to investigate, take time to ask the key prospects people. I would love that we have a record of over 800 domestic workers that the government, parastatals, or anyone involved in this has spoken to and asked, what do you think should be in this agreement? What I mean is that there should be clear and evidential representation of the migrant workers or these domestic workers, and it should be on record, by the way. It's not the government or the ministry sitting around with a few people deciding or making decisions or matters that are going to affect people who are not even consulted. So I think if the government can convince us that within 2 months they have been able to do enough research, ask enough people, and the research they have done is really is showing results that represent over 50% or 70% of these domestic workers, I would really believe it. But if they don't have that, I would really ask that next time they should take time to listen and understand from the point of these workers. And actually, the problem of these young women is not Saudi Arabian government. It is the employers that take them into their houses. So I would like to see young women in those houses being consulted, recorded on video, brought actually to even these meetings and engagements. A sample of them, not a few that are general workers to represent the domestic workers. We want to see each and every one of those girls being happy, excited, and they feel that they have been rescued, but we don't see that.
I am kilometers away from Kampala, in Bumbu, Butambala, curious to know what really happens to the domestic workers in Saudi Arabia. I am here to talk to Ewan Fatuma, who has been working there for over 6 years, ready to tell us the story of what really happens in Saudi Arabia.
Endagaano empya
wakati wa Uganda ne Saudi Arabia wenga arwanirira eddembe ly'abakozi abali mu nsi z'Ebuwarabu.
Etteeka eryo Yesi lyasayiningiddwa era nze nga nze Fatuma nalifunyeemu obuzibu olw'ensonga mu bintu ebyamenyeddwa Yesi ebimu binyigiriza naye ate tebaatunuulidde Kadaama essimu gwe bagijjako amateeka ago gagenda muyambirawo. Ekintu ekyandibadde kirina okukolebwa mu contract eno oba okusayininga contract byandibadde ebintu nga bina nti omwana bw'ava e Uganda aveewo nga balina details ze zonna ku kampani ezikwata ku mukama we nti bwe mba nga nsula Sareja ku location namba bweti villa namba bweti nti maama wange ne bw'abanga kampani temuyambye ajja sobola otwala location ezo ku poliisi ebeeko weekola ki ebeeko weetandikira. Ekyokubiri mu mateeka gano baataddemu ekintu ekigamba nti abaana balina okuweebwanga emmere balina okuweebwanga omusaala naye tebaatunudde nti waliyo Kadaama amala emyezi 4 nga tasasulwa waliyo Kadaama gwe bawa omwezi gwa emyezi 4 naye nga tebazisindika nga kikwetaagisa okwogera ne mukama wo omugambe baba wedi other fruits neshitima wedi fruits nagamba Fatuma la other Kadaama matube fruits neshimatube fruits naganze sijja zisindika kubanga Kadaama tazaagala taŋŋamba ngako zisindika naye ng'obuzibu obuva kampani teyamubuulira kituufu nti we bakuwa omusaala we bagukuwadde wennyini lw'olina okugusindika.
Talking about labor attaches, for example, the government said, oh, you put up labor attaches. Our worry is government going to implement, to appoint, first of all, enough labor attaches? Like I said, this is a very big country with different cities. You can't put labor attaches only at the embassy. Someone in Jeddah, someone in Mecca, someone in Riyadh, they can't. Accessibility becomes a challenge. It becomes a challenge. So for us, that is where our worry is. That yes, we have somewhat a standard bilateral labor agreement by all means. And we have seen some provisions being enhanced in terms of drafting. And we have seen even incrementing money in fees. And that perhaps will be paid because normally it is in a contract and normally the problem has not been, ever since we signed the BLA, the previous one, the challenge now has not been so much on non-payment of wages. They actually now pay because the cities are not. So we expect that the 1,100 will be paid. But then there are other things that support this worker to continue being able to work in a conducive environment. For us, we are concerned about the implementation structures, the ability and the political will to put those implementation structures in place, especially on our side as a government. Appoint labor attaches. If you appointed one and you put them in at the embassy in Saudi Arabia, you could equally not have appointed anyone. Because what would that person do? I want you to imagine, look at Uganda, because now Riyadh is slightly bigger than Uganda as a country. Riyadh, that's the capital city. So now you go to Mecca, which is like Kenya, you go to another country like that. So imagine what this one. That's why we're saying, let us commit to putting labor centers in cities of this country, because maybe this is a market that will continue maybe to take on our semi-skilled labor.
I'm Maria Wiza. I am a human rights activist but anti-human trafficking activist, and I'm an executive director of an organization called Overseas Workers Voice Uganda. Overseas Workers Voice Uganda, I started it way back around 2019 with the name of fighting human trafficking and advocating for the rights of the migrant workers. In case if I get an opportunity to sit with Minister, I would advise her to give us an ear as the advocates of the migrant workers, because we are their voice, or listen to them. I would want them or the government to understand that we do not have any bad intention to tarnish the government's whoever. Our main interest in this, our main focus is to see that our citizens, wherever they go, their rights are protected and preserved, and they are not, separated. Because when I'm here and I'm Ugandan, when I go to Kenya, I go to Oman, I remain as Uganda. So this is something that the government has to understand. They should understand what are we advocating for. We are not against anyone, but we are after the lives of Ugandans.
My name is Maureen Catherine Kaboya, and I work as the senior technical officer of Child Initiative Uganda. Because it's an NGO that monitors migrants, you can tell me that you will go and you will have put control on someone who's boss, whereby you even don't know the boss, you're not monitoring the girl, and you're like tabajja musala musala. That is very difficult. Mpozi ekyali meant okubeera mu agreement eno, but undermining it is this thing of insurance. For sure, this one, I made a certain video, but I don't know whether it reached the minister. Twetaaga insurance as migrants. Nti omwana ne bw'aba avudde eno, she reaches those ends, n'afunirayo mental problem, physical problem. At least akoma weno nga amanyi nti akasente kaka insurance entandikwa wene. But someone goes abroad, n'afunirayo ebizibu, she comes back, nadda mu mbeera ng'esingako ne kweri.